Hey, so just a quick intro for Devin Townsend's E-Aw. We're going to use a standard tuning guitar, which he doesn't do, and I want to do this because there's no real tutorial for it. We are going to use 4 chords: A minor, F major 7, C, and G sus4, and as well as the arpeggios. So I'm going to do a run through of all 4 parts just back to back, and then you'll kind of piece them where you see fit when you actually want to play along with the video. So, as I said, we have 4 chords. We have the A minor, and so our first finger is going to go on C, and then middle finger on A. So that's going to be frets 2, 1, and then 0, and we're just using our first 3 strings. So we're going to pluck string 3, 2, 1, 2, with a finger on 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then our first finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string. And it's going to happen twice: down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. The next chord we're going to have is an F major 7. So we're going to leave these 2 down. And we're going to add our 3rd finger to the 3rd fret of our 4th string, which is an F. So now we're going to pluck strings 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. So it's pretty easy as we keep going. A, C, E, C, add the F. Make sure you do the down, down, up, up picking pattern because that'll help you out quite a bit. The 3rd chord is a C over an E. We're going to put our middle finger on E, which is the 4th string, 2nd fret. Leave our first finger on C. So now we have frets 2, 0, 1, and we're doing the same plucking pattern that we did for the F major 7, which is going to be string 4, 3, 1, 2. So down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So the first 3 chords are going to be all anchored with the first finger on C. So we have A minor, F major 7, C over E. Now what's great is we have a anchored finger that's going to be kind of like the lead finger. We're going to shift it up to the D, which is now our 3rd position. First finger's on that 3rd fret D. Now what's more important than that even is we get our ring finger as fast as we can to the 5th fret of our 4th string, because that's the first one we're going to pluck, and then worry about placing the 5th fret of our 3rd string. This is the G sus4 chord. So what we're going to do is fret 5, 5, 3 on strings 4, 3, and then 2. Now we go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, and then the whole thing would be A minor, F major 7, C over E, G sus4. Now it's going to take some practice getting all this shifting down, but the first 3 are pretty easy. It's just getting to that one. Okay, I'm going to go real quick over this for anyone that's really visual. For the A minor arpeggio part, you put your first finger here, your 2nd finger here, and you do your open E string. Okay. For the F major 7, you add your 3rd finger there. And then for the C over E, you're actually going to leave your first finger there, put your middle finger here. Okay. And then what's going to happen is I'll show you how to do the G sus4 in a second. Added some frets. You're going to move your first finger up to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then on the 2 middle strings, you have your 3rd and 4th finger to the 5th frets, and this is your G sus4 chord. Okay, so the little palm muty part is gonna be pretty easy. You just gotta think of the rhythm, 1 and 4. So what's gonna happen is we have 1 and 4. So just think of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, if you're not used to counting like that. And what I mean by power chord is just we have a root and a 5th. So we have our open A, and then our 2nd fret, 4th string, that's the A. So we have 1, 2. And essentially, I kind of like to make it a little bit thicker. You can add the octave. So you have 0, 2, 2 of strings 5, 4, and then 3. Next chord is I'm kind of doing an F and a C, so that's going to be the 3rd fret, 4th string, and then the power chord. And I kind of also like to add that A in there. So same pattern, then we go down, just string set to C and G, which is gonna be 3 on 5. Do that power chord. Then you can do a couple things since we're kind of doing our own arrangement. You can go down to B and a D, or you can just kind of go down to the G power chord. Now on the 3rd time, you'll notice he has like a little lead in. He'll go, which he's just doing a little tritone. So he's doing fret 4 and then 5. So it's, and you'll kind of hear it if you listen to the song closely. That's not gonna be the make or break though. As long as you get the A power chord, the F1, C, G. On that 3rd one, which is kind of optional on that. Okay, a strummy part. I also like teaching this because if you're really beginning and changing chords, we're leaving our 1st finger completely on the C for all 4 of them in this version. So we have A minor. We're going from string 6 to 1. We have 0, 0, 2, 2, then 1, then 0. A minor. Then we leave our 1st finger down, just do that F major 7 that we did earlier. So now we're at fret 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then bring these 2 over for your C chord. 0, 3, 2, 0, 3, off, 1, and then 0. And then G sus4, we're gonna leave our 1st finger down and block that B. Put our pinky on G, 3rd finger on G. So we have 3, a muted string. That's gonna be natural. Don't want to be like super classical guitar position because otherwise you get an open A and we don't want that. We just want our 3rd fret G, nothing, open, open, 1, and then 3. And the strum pattern is you can kind of do a little kind of groove thing or whatever. It's like A minor, F majors, C, Okay, so check this out. We are going to do now the bridge. And he kind of has like an A pedal tone that's happening, running like 8th note deal. So we're going to do the F major 7. And so you want, basically, make sure, just to review, open A, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd string. And we're going to follow that same kind of pattern. We have this whole... Then we change to an A minor. You have to listen for that change. On that, so what we have is A minor to an A sus2. Then there's an A sus4. Just like the dust in the wind kind of idea. So A minor, to do an A sus2, we just lift our 1st finger. So now, if we're talking about just the inner 4 strings, it's 0, 2, 2, 0. Now the A sus4, we're going to put our pinky down on that 3rd fret D, which is the 3rd fret 2nd string. So now we have 0, 2, 2, 3. And we're going to go between A minor. I think it goes... it's A minor, then A sus2, A sus4, back to A sus2 real quick, and then back to A minor. So if we were taking from the F major 7, A minor, but then you'd switch really quick back to the F major 7, which I didn't do. So I didn't go over all of the form of the song of, okay, this is this part. I left it to where I kind of just showed the 4 individual parts that I would do, and then you can kind of mix and match how you'd want to. I hope you work this through and give Devin Townsend the time of day, because he's pretty awesome artist. So I hope this tutorial helped you. All right.